This is the Chapter 3 test, U.S. Government. It's a 70-point test. It's a Constitution Structure and Format Assessment. Each of the following are multiple choice worth 2 points apiece. Number 1. This allows the President to veto a bill from Congress. A. Executive agreements. B. Federalism. C. Checks and balances. D. All of the above. Number 2. This branch of government is mostly responsible for interpreting laws. A. Executive. B. Legislative. C. Judicial. D. All of the above. Number 3. This branch of government is mostly responsible for enforcing laws. A. Executive. B. Legislative. C. Judicial. D. All of the above. Number 4. This branch of government makes laws. A. Executive. B. Legislative. C. Judicial. D. All of the above. Number 5. This section of the Constitution states why it was written. A. Amendments. B. Preamble. C. Bill of Rights. D. Articles. Number 6. A presidential veto can be overturned by blank vote from both houses of Congress. A. 3/4, B. 5/6, C. 3/5, D. 2/3. Number 7. This principle of government states that the power of the government flows from the people. A. Separation of powers. B. Popular sovereignty. C. Limited government. D. Federalism. Number 8. In this part of the Constitution, the 3 branches of government are named. A. Preamble. B. Amendments. C. Articles. D. Supremacy Clause. Number 9. This section of the Constitution is responsive to the needs of a changing nation. A. Preamble. B. Amendments. C. Articles. D. Supremacy Clause. Number 10. This principle of American government means that power is divided between the national and state governments. A. Separation of powers. B. Popular sovereignty. C. Limited government. D. Federalism. Number 11. The power of the courts to declare laws and actions of local, state, and national governments invalid if they violate the Constitution is called A. Judicial activism. B. Enumerated powers. C. Judicial review. D. Impeachment. The next section of the test is matching branches to its description. Each is worth 1 point. Your choices are A. Judicial branch, B. Executive branch, or C. Legislative branch. Number 12. Appoints government officials such as judges and ambassadors. Number 13. Negotiates treaties. Number 14. Decide if laws follow the Constitution. And again, the choices are judicial branch, executive branch, or legislative branch. Number 15. Can override a presidential veto. Number 16. Approves treaties. Number 17. Can veto bills. Number 18. Headed by the President. Again, the choices are A. Judicial branch, B. Executive branch, C. Legislative branch. Number 19. Declares war. Number 20. Consists of the House of Representatives and Senate. Number 21. Approves appointments such as judges and ambassadors. Number 22. The Supreme Court is the highest authority in this branch. Again, the choices are A. Judicial branch, B. Executive branch, C. Legislative branch. Number 23, established by Article 1 of the Constitution. Number 24, established by Article 2 of the Constitution. And finally, number 25, established by Article 3 of the Constitution. The following section is also matching, worth 1 point each. Your choices this time will be A, enumerated, B, reserved, C, concurrent, and D, denied. Those are all powers. Number 26, power to conduct elections and set voter qualifications. Number 27, the power to tax citizens. And number 28, the power to coin and print money. Again, enumerated, reserved, concurrent, or denied powers. Number 29, the power to create ex post facto laws. Number 30, powers listed in the Constitution as belonging specifically to the federal government. Specifically to the federal government. Number 31, power to declare war and conduct foreign affairs. Number 32, the power to deny the writ of habeas corpus. Again, enumerated, reserved, concurrent, or denied power. Number 33, powers or power that are saved for the state, not the federal government. 34, power to make laws. 35, power or powers that no level of government possesses. Number 36, power over public education. Again, enumerated, reserved, concurrent, denied power. Which one is it? Number 37, power or powers that belong to both state and federal governments. 38, power to raise and maintain armed forces. 39, power to punish lawbreakers. And 40, the power to create a postal system. The next section is about checks and balances. This is the way in which each branch checks the other. Number 1, two ways the legislative branch can check the judicial. Number 2, two ways the legislative branch can check the executive. Number 3, two ways the executive branch can check the legislative. Number 4, two ways the executive branch can check the judicial. Number 5, one way the judicial branch can check the legislative. And number 6, one way the judicial branch can check the executive. The next section is about the case of McCulloch versus Maryland. The question is worth 9 points, and I'll read the excerpt from it and then ask the question. Key excerpts from the majority opinion in McCulloch versus Maryland. Although among the enumerated powers of government we do not find the word bank or incorporation, we find the great powers to lay and collect taxes, to borrow money, to regulate commerce, to declare and conduct a war, and to raise and support armies and navies. But it may be great reason to contend that a government entrusted with such ample powers must also be entrusted with ample means for their execution. The power being given, it is the interest of the national to facilitate its execution. But the Constitution of the United States has not left the right of Congress to employ the necessary means for the execution of powers conferred on the government to general reasoning, to its enumeration of powers is added that of making all laws which shall be necessary and proper for carrying into execution the foregoing powers and all other powers vested by this Constitution in the government of the United States or in any department thereof. Okay, now here's the question. Summarize the opinion of the Supreme Court regarding the United States Congress establishing a national bank. In doing so, make sure you explain the following questions. Did they consider it constitutional or unconstitutional? Also, what was their reasoning? And finally, what specifically did they cite from the U.S. Constitution?